Of the 30 families that made up the Green Oak Ranch RV community, 7 remain.
It's not that we don't want to leave. We need to make sure that where we live is safe and affordable.
Hubert Reed Jr. and his family live in a tiny home on the property. He said he was relieved when fair housing attorneys for the city of Vista issued a letter stating the eviction notices they received were invalid.
A big relief, almost like a pause, a sign of stress gone, that we don't have to get out right now.
The letter states that the landlord, Green Oak Ranch Ministries, and the property owners failed to follow the Tenant Protection Act. The law requires property owners or landlords to inform tenants of the reasons behind an eviction. If the evictions are without just cause, the law mandates either a rental waiver for the last month of tenancy or relocation assistance. The letter presented a mitigation plan. It calls on the ranch to rescind the eviction notices and to offer relocation benefits equal to 3 times the last month's rent to each tenant who has already moved out of the park.
And the reason why we provide fair housing services is because landlords aren't always following the law. And this has happened before. This isn't the first time that the city of Vista has had to step in and help tenants and defend tenants.
Vista Deputy Mayor Katie Melendez says evictions are happening throughout the city and displacing families.
We don't know what the response will be from this landlord, but right now it looks like the tenants have a little bit more time.
Green Oak Ranch Ministries holds the lease of the property through the end of the year. In a statement, the ministry said their evictions are lawful and their attorneys will be responding to the city and their fair housing attorneys. They say the letters we received were based on the new Tenant Protection Law, SB 567. That law makes some very clear exceptions. As Green Oak Ranch Ministries is recognized as a religious organization, we are exempt from SB 567. Back at the ranch, the remaining families have also obtained an attorney.
He just said this is wrong, and it needs to be done right, and we just need more time. I'm just heartbroken that our neighbors that have left under distress are in a worse position.
Yeah. Reed's wife, Lorraine, fears many of the families that moved out got into unsafe, unaffordable, or unsustainable housing.
We've been prayerfully seeking the Lord on where, and He will open a door. But it's just been horrible.
She says all of the remaining families are actively looking for housing. As attorneys litigate the legal standing of the eviction notices, Solutions for Change, the new property tenant, is getting ready to move in. The nonprofit was awarded the lease to the 110 acres to expand their services to homeless families. That lease begins January 1st. Tania Thorne, KPBS News.